welcome to Indie Review. On this channel, we test MT5 expert advices and indicators, and we'll give our review, honest and unbiased review. So in today's session, we're going to look at the Dark Point EA and how to download, install, and test it. So what you have to do is go to your MT5 Market, either on the web or on the MT5 desktop application. So on this screen I have opened my MT5 desktop application, MetaTrader 5. So I'm going to look for the expert advice that I'm going to use. I'm just going to type it in. So I'm looking for Dark Point, and this product is from Indie Review. So look for Dark Point EA. So you have these two. So you have the Dark Point indicator, which is a free indicator, and it's not from Indie Review. And then you have the Dark Point MetaTrader 5 trader, which essentially trades the Dark Point indicator. So what you want to do is just go onto the Dark Points, click on it, and you go to download. So because I've already downloaded it, it comes as test map. Once you open it, you have an option to download it, and then you click on download, and it will download it onto your application, onto the system, the same way you do for the Dark Point 5. You go there. I've already downloaded it, so you just go, the download option will be available, and then click on download, and it will download it onto your system. Once you are done downloading, you should find it showing on your indicator navigator window. So when you download the indicator, it goes, because it's from the MetaTrader market, MQL5 market, you go straight to the market. You'll find it under the market section, which is Dark Point. I have it here. And then the expert advisor, because I downloaded it directly from MT5 market, the MQL5 market, it also goes under the market. So I have Dark Point here. Right. So now, how to test it? Now, what happens is that when you download the demo version from the MQL5 market, you cannot test it on your demo account. And the reason is that MQL5, I guess, tries to protect the developers of the app, so you can only test in the strategy section. So what you're going to do is that we're going to go to this. You can only, if you go, you right click and go to test. When you go to test, it's going to open the strategy tester for you. So this section is the strategy tester section, and then you have to go to input, and then you change share. So there's a comment saying type enter market Dark Point. This. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to enter market, because you're going to test it. Market / Dark Point, exactly as. So this is just the name of the EA, the indicator. Sorry, that's EX5, right? And then yes, because we're testing it on this, we're just going to use 0.1, so we're going to use 0.1. Alright. Okay, and then once you've done that, you just go to start, and it's going to open the strategy tester environment for you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot how to go to visual mode. Don't forget, put it on the visual mode, otherwise it won't show. And then go to start, so that I can open the strategy tester. Alright, so the strategy tester. Yeah, so slow down, move fast. So As you can see, it opens the trades. Right, so when the signal for this one came, the sell, it opened the trade, and that's what is happening. So let's go back again because this thing started moving fast, so we can all see what happened. Okay, so I'm going to close it and I'm going to start again. So we go to start with all the inputs are okay. 0.0 because we are trading GBP USD on MT 15 minutes. Alright, so go to start and then going to pop up. So I've reduced the speed so we can all see what's happening. So wait, when there's a signal, it's going to open the trade. So what this EA does is that it's only trading the indicator values, the signal that comes up. That is all it does. It's just picking the signal and then trading it. Right. So see if we can move a little bit faster. You can see. Yeah, so you see there's a buy signal here and open the buy trade. And so what I didn't set up any stop loss or take profit, so I just leave it like that. You can set it up when you are using the system. Right, so it just sets itself up and then it's running, so you can see, and I'm using 0.001. So if I had set my stop loss, I would have closed it. So it's trace it. So all you have to do is, and then the EA gives you your TPs and stuff. So all you have to do is drop them. Now, when the sell system came, it opened the sell trade here, and then so that's basically what this system is doing. So all you have to do is just set your SLs. You can either use the indicator SLs or you can use your own SL. So this is what the EA is trading. Now it's going to trade that. So if I increase the speed a little bit so we can get more signals. So yeah, so basically this is what it does, right? So this is what is the strategy test. If you download the demo version, that's what you can do. Alright, so this is basically what this thing is. The EA trades the signals when they come. And then the indicator comes with its own TPs. Now what you should know is that this indicator is not from Indie Review. The EA is from Indie Review, and we've designed the EA to trade the dark points. Alright, so all you have to do is just put in the code, the link, and then the source, and then it just goes straight. What I mean by the source is this. When you do the inputs, alright, we're here to test it. So this is what you do. You type in this because I've already put in a comment there. So that's what is there. Now, so I'm going to also show you, if you've already bought it, how you can test it. So because I Indie request this, so I'm just going to, so there's a dark point trader, so it's going to drag it and drop it on the system. On this one is the, I have to go to, yeah, this is the, so this one is because this one is from the, so if you download it from the MetaTrader, the demo, this is what you cannot use, you can only test it, but it's only when you buy it then you can use it on your chart. So because this is from Indie Review, I have it here. So this is what I use, and then if you've already bought it, all you have to do is go to enter. So I've given the instruction to enter this. Go to input and then type in market slash, and you always make sure you've already downloaded the dark point, and you type in exactly the name, Dark Point MT5 .ex5. So this is it, right? So I'm going to, this is disabled, right? So you can put in 0 risk money, but once this section is off, is false, it's not going to use these stones. So this, like, you're not going to trade these ones, so you're going to take anything you put here. Okay, so use 0.0, I'm going to use 0.0 and leave this risk reward ratio. You can put it to true or false. Now it's false because we're not using these. And now when you come to these points, right, you can either use set the take profits, your stop loss, you can type them in, which is points, or you can also use currency. So like I can set to like maybe $20. And so I have to play around it to know what exactly what you want. So you can leave it at 0, which means you're not setting stop loss or anything. And you can also decide whether you want to use pending orders, instant execution, buy limit or stop limit. So if you select buy limit, stop limits, what's going to happen is that you have to indicate, okay, pending orders, buy limit, sell limits. If you want to use stops, so you can use buy limit and then buy stop. When you set this one, it's going to put whenever there's a signal, it's going to set an order for both buy limit and then buy stop. And if it's a sell order, it's going to set both the sell limit and the sell stop. And when you set it to a limit or stop, then you have to come here and decide whether you want to use a limit or a stop order. But when you select the last one, it's going to set both. If you want to start the execution, the market is going to open itself directly. And then this pending orders, you can decide that, okay, if you set the pending orders, how long should it be there? How long should it wait? So you can say like after 20 minutes, if the market doesn't trigger your pending order, it should close it. So that's what is there. And then we have this option over here where you can decide that if the signal comes, right, that is for instant execution. Now, if I set the instant execution, I can say the candle should wait. You shouldn't open a trade until a certain number of candles. So it's a wait candle. So has to wait before open. So I can say 5 candles, which means that if the signal is, let's say, a sell signal, it's going to wait after 5 candles before it opens a trade. Right, so I'm going to set it 0. So this is to help you set up your confirmation, or you can use this one, wait in the direction. So when you select wait in the direction of the trade, say the signal comes as a sell. Let's say a sell here. It's just a sell over here. What is going to happen? It's not going to open a trade until the next candle is in the sell direction. So let's say the signal comes as a buy here. You get a signal that says buy, and then the candles that comes after the signal is a bearish candle. It's not going to open the trade. So this one opens the trade in the direction of the signal. This one, the classic one, if it's a buy, if the signal comes as a buy and it's say 2 candles, it only counts the candles 1, 2, and then opens the trade. But if you use the directional one, it's only going to trade in the direction of the signal. So if it's a buy, it's going to open in the buy direction. That's what it's going to do. And you can also close your trade. So instead of me using this TPs and stuff like that, I can use these ones. So I can also say that number of candles to wait to close a trade. Okay? So irrespective, so you have these instances. Let's drag this and then so we can get more space to view everything. Okay. So over here you have these ones, how to close your trade. So you can say irrespective of the candle or bar direction. So you can say if the trade, let's say there's a sell trade here, you can say close after 4 candles. So count 1, 2, 3, 4. After the 4th candle, it's going to close the trade, and this is going to go irrespective of the direction. It's either if let's say it's a sell trade and the candle is going up, it's going to close after the 4th candle irrespective of direction. And you can say to close in the direction of the signal. So if the signal is a sell, let's say it's a sell here, is a close maybe 2 candles, going to close after the second candle, 1 2, and it will close. The same way when you say wait, close in consecutive bars. What consecutive bars is saying is this: assuming the trade says yes a sell, and it's a close in the consecutive bar, maybe 4 candles. You're supposed to count 4 candles that is of the same color. So over here, like 1 2, it's only 2, and then it became green, bullish, and then it's going to ignore. There's not going to close the trade. But if let's say it's a sell here, and he said close in the consecutive order bars, maybe 4 candles, that means the other candles must be of the same color for it to close. So that's the purpose of it. Consecutive bars, so it's going to close in that order. Then the same way, if it's a buy, it's a close after 2 consecutive bars, it's going to count 1 2 and closes it. But if the second bar is red, it's not going to close it. So you have to play around, or you can say close only when you are in profit. So if you say close in profit, that's what you're saying. Close in profit means that if, let's say, I enter a sell trade, you should only close when you are in profit, and then you count the number of bars, maybe 2 bars in profit, and then you put it there. So you can use this direction to decide what you want to use for the system, and that will be that. All right, so basically that's all the input function. The most important is to always point this, because when you type in this, it shows you, it puts you to the indicator. So I'm just going to use instant indication. When I go to OK, now you see that once I put in the values, the dark point indicator is already attached. I don't need to drag it. I don't need to drag this and put it here. The system already puts it there, and all I have to do is just wait for a signal to come, and then it's going to open the trade. Let me see if there'll be a signal somewhere. Yes, there's no signal at the moment. Yeah, so all you have to do is just wait for the signal. All you have to do is just wait for the trade signal to come on, and then you are good to go. So this is how you set up your Dark Point MT5 EA and the indicator. Thank you very much. Remember always to test this on the demo. Unfortunately, if you purchase this from the MQL5 Market, you can only test it in the strategies test environment. But if you want a demo, you can request it from Indie Review. Just join our Telegram page, Indie Review, or our WhatsApp channel, Indie Review. I can send a message to us through our Telegram admin, or you can email us at info.indiereview@gmail.com, or leave a comment under this video and we'll get back to you, or you can send us your email for a demo version. We have other videos on here, other indicators you can check and try or request a demo. Thank you very much for your time. Happy trading. All the best.